Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your Astrodice reading for November. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you in November. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Best house for Cancer Leo. Look at that. I'm not going to take that one. Got the sun coming out with Taurus and the second house. Nice. So we're talking about that sun energy over here. What is it? It's talking about your dreams, your spirit. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. You have this Taurus energy coming through. So it feels like in the second house, it's a little slow, very dedicated, but very relaxed and slow, and moving quite slow as well, trying to get to this destiny, this purpose. And we're talking about the second house. Just talking about your assets, your finances, and the things that you value. So talking about that money, career. It could be saving money, anything that has to do with whatever you're doing with money in the second house. If you're buying a house, I'm hearing that too. Think about a house, buying a house, saving money for the house, fixing the house. Okay, so getting straight in here. And going straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Best message, please, for Cancer, for the sun, Taurus, and the second house in the beginning of the month. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Okay. Well, we lost our Taurus area over here, but there it is. I'll say wherever it is. This is actually sideways. I'm going to leave it sideways. Sideways is saying you have this loving man next to you, but it doesn't feel like they're very close. They could be a little disconnected at this time. So it's going under the sun. So it could be you, or it could be this person around you. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. It could just, feeling a little more masculine at the time. But it is talking about a little bit of disconnect. Not feeling completely connected. Could be a little, not coming towards you the way you want them to come towards you, or you're not coming towards them at this time the way you should be because of the second house. So keep it that way, right? Maybe you guys had a little bit of a disagreement about the second house and where their money and assets and finances are going. Under Taurus, we have a conscious lack, talking about that conscious, feeling like there is a lacking of money. Maybe this person has lost their job or is not getting the hours that they need, or you are not getting the money and hours that you need. So there is definitely this lack of consciousness of understanding that the prosperities that I'm looking for at this time are slow and coming in. So we talked about this Taurian energy. So this is not moving the way you want it to go. It's coming in too slow in the second house, but it's not enough for a complete loss. So it does feel like there could be some loss, but it's not a complete disaster. The loss is upside down, saying it's not a complete loss, but it's looking a little shady, right? The reversed is you do still have, it's saying the reverse position, the sailboat is floating back to the man. So as you see it over here, the sailboat is going away from you. But when upside down, it's saying it's coming back. So you do see that some money will be starting to come back in the beginning of the month. So where you feel the lack of this prosperity of the second house, you're going to start seeing gains coming back. Whoa, you're going to love that though. Right, so you're not going to feel as disconnected with the loving man over here. You're not going to feel like this is a complete loss. You're actually going to see something good starting to come back towards you. Okay, so that is a great thing. It might not be exactly what you want, because it's slow, right? But at least it's coming back. Going on the loving man over here. Remember, it doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman, it could be yourself. Two of Wands upside down. Well, yeah. You might feel like this person is being a little immature about the situation, or maybe you feel like you're a little immature about the situation, or the situation is just feeling immature because it's not coming the way you want it to come. So take it how it is, right? If you feel like you're being a little immature about the situation and making it into a bigger deal than maybe it is, maybe they can feel that energy. Maybe you're even starting to think that maybe you're making this into a bigger issue because the sailboat is coming back. So don't make it into something super terrible at the beginning of the month because it is coming back. You may have this Aries over here who is making this a huge deal, and maybe you're telling them, I need you to just, slow down over here about this situation because they're disconnecting, and there is this disconnection within somehow or another. Okay, so the Two of Wands, we're talking about money. It's also talking about the opportunity to make some more money. So if they believe that they're not making any money, you could know, or at least Spirit is saying, there is this opportunity to make this money. There's this opportunity for money to start coming back to you. You could even have some kind of promotion or advancement within your reach that you might not even be seeing at this time, or maybe they're not seeing at this time. However it is, there is things that are going on around you. You can actually just reach out and grab. It is gains. So there is gains coming towards you. With the lack of conscious over here, it's saying, I'm starting to see that where I felt like things were really looking bad and I didn't want to look at it this way, you're going to start seeing them in a new light because the ship is coming in. So I do feel like the lack of consciousness last month, maybe even a couple of weeks ago, was definitely this. Here is me. I'm sad. I don't see why my money's going away, why this is happening to me, things of this nature, but I'm noticing I have the lack. Now you're starting to say, oh, well, things are starting to look up, right? Five of Swords. You don't have to fight this anymore because it's now coming in. Don't fight yourself. You don't have to be worried about it anymore, right? Because everything is changing around. You're having a resolution and you're seeing and understanding things a lot better than what was going on. If they were trying to cause a fight about the situation and acting immature about the situation, that will all be resolved. The forgiveness will come in. Everybody's going to be just fine, right? Because you're finally going to understand that this isn't something that's going to last forever. You're actually seeing things go, come in. So the disagreements and confusion about the situation is all just fading away, right? It's just definitely going to just fade away in the beginning of the month as you see these ships come in. Judgment, nice. So you have the Judgment over here. So you definitely have a call, a calling to make. Answer the call. Because some kind of call is actually being made towards you. So just make sure you answer that call. It's a blessing, right? You're going to see this coming in. Great, good judgment call. Prayers are answered by having this come in. Like I said, it's just very slow moving in the beginning of the month. In the mid-month, you have the intuition is just sparking. You still feel like you have a little bit of stuck energy, but I could actually understand that because it's still not moving the way you want it to move in the beginning of the month. So you still may feel like you're still a little stuck. But remember, you still have the rainbow behind you, which means it's not as bad as it could be, right? It could be also worse. You have professional assistance. So if you actually had to call in on something that had to do with the second house, some kind of loan professor or somebody to help you get through this situation of being stuck, a new job, anything that's going on, this person is here and coming in to help you get through this. Even if it's a new job, it's going to be professional assistance in its own way because if they offer you a job, boy, is that professional assistance, right? So you take that however you want want that. This is because you're going to go inside or your destiny through the sun and get the reflection that you need about the situation, and really turning things around within your mind and really getting clear about the situation at hand, because you're trying to get out of the stuck energy. With the the 10 of Cups, excuse me, it's because you want the overall achievements, and you're going to start seeing some of the achievements actually start coming through. But like I said, they're coming in, it's under the Taurus, so it's so small. But this energy, let's just read it. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It's rich, earthy, and productive, and yet relaxed and slow, but it's also a part of what? That production of money, that abundance coming through. So you're going to see it. It's just, still you're going to feel like it's not moving the way you want it to. The professional assistance this person has communication for you, and is going to be communicating the things that you need to come in and help with the situation, or give you the job that you need, or the hours, or whatever it is. Coming in as the Queen of Swords shows all this communication, but it's very calm and comforting, and it's going to feel very comforting for you, because it's going to feel like it's something that you really need at the time. So you definitely are going to have the assistance that you need in the mid-month to get through this. Creative endeavor coming through on your soul, saying you're going to get creative. Well, you probably are, because after you start using your intuition, it's kind of rolling through, right? So you're starting to say, hey, maybe I can create more. If you paint, then you can make more paintings. Maybe this professional assistance over here told you, hey, let's do some painting. Let's go build the band. Let's, I have a new project for you at work. However it is, it's going to make you feel like you're a little more creative in getting your finances together. You might start snowballing the situation. Maybe you went and talked to a person who knows how to get out of debt, and you decided to take the creative snowball to start getting out of debt, right? This is going to bring in great achievements. Some of you might even be going to a wedding, but I also see Thanksgiving. So, because it's showing the table, it's showing the connections, family connections. I just see friends, family, things of this nature sitting at this table that's all beautiful and made up. So it could be a wedding, it could be a baby shower, it could be whatever this event is, but I do see that, and I do feel like you're going to also, it's kind of crazy, but it feels like within the second house, the reason it's so important that it's here is not to just say, hey, because you're going to an event. Woo! It's because you're actually going to be having some kind of communication about this that's going to bring in some more patience and planning, so it feels like you're actually going to meet somebody at this event, whether it's Thanksgiving, and they're going to give you even more ideas, more things to help you in your second house. And it just feels like ideas and opinions, just talking, just normal talking about what's going on in your everyday life. You could be talking about this creative endeavor, this new project that you have going on. Yeah, it's this new opportunity that you're getting ready for the upcoming month. Wow. So it's going to probably, a lot of this will either come in at the end of the month and you're getting ready to have this new opportunity, or it's actually going to come in December. However it is, you're talking about this new opportunity that was given to you and how you see things coming in. Very nice. So on the great achievements, you're talking about that money, talking about how you're going to fix the situation, how you're having this fresh new start, and how you either got this promotion or you got this great offer. Definitely talking about that money in the second house. So at this, what looks like an event, and then this is going to really bring in the planning and action with this new opportunity. And it feels like you're leaving something behind. It's like you're leaving old ways behind so that you can have new plans. So whatever old plans you kind of had that weren't working before, maybe even an old job, it feels like you're going to leave that job to, or idea, to venture into this new idea and this new job. And with them coming in and having ideas and opinions too about this, it looks like they're also kind of paving a way for you to think about other ideas and things as well. That's going to bring you your Ace of Cups. So really trying to start fresh over here with all these new ideas. And of course, this new opportunity is going to help also, right? It's going to help bring that in. Okay. So it looks like you have all these beautiful things going on for you, Cancer, Leo. Okay. And until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.